The year is 1947. The day is August 31st. It is on this memorable day that the Governor, His Excellency Sir John Shaw, opens the service of Radio Trinidad, marking the beginning of a story of hard work and endeavor, a chronicle of events and people, comedy and drama. Many things have taken place since that day. Many experiments and changes have been made. But Radio Trinidad can honestly say that it has sought to give listeners the best possible service. Before we go back over the milestones past, in an effort to bring information, instruction, culture, and amusement into your homes, we bring you the voice of Radio Trinidad's Managing Director, Mr. Kenrick Murray.
I'm sure you'll find that the story of Radio Trinidad's first decade tells itself and needs no additions from me. So in the short time available, I want to tell you about a vital strand without which broadcasting could not have been developed as it has been here in Trinidad. Perhaps some of you will be astonished to learn that the permanent staff of the station numbers approximately 100 people, and that an even greater number broadcast as freelance artists. I wonder how many of you realize that when Radio Trinidad was born 10 years ago, there was scarcely anybody in the colony who knew anything about the techniques of broadcasting. With less than a handful of imported staff, we set about recruiting and training local personnel in the many arts and sciences that go to make up a radio program. In these 10 years, Radio Trinidad has recruited and trained to supply its own needs, and also it has helped to staff other stations in the Caribbean. And the list of artists who first broadcast on Radio Trinidad and have since found fame and fortune abroad is too numerous to mention. A short while ago, one of our more senior employees, who had been with Radio Trinidad from the beginning, decided to make his future in Canada, and I had the pleasure of seeing him there a couple of months ago. He told me then that in his opinion the standard of broadcasting in Trinidad was higher than the general standard achieved in Canada. As this particular person is something of a perfectionist, I felt that his remark was a real and sincere tribute. But if such tribute is well deserved, it belongs not to the company, but to every member of the staff who, each in his own way, contributes their quota to every program that reaches you in your homes.
And this is our story. A story that began 10 years ago. A story that speaks for itself.
7 p.m., August the 31st, 1947. Stand by for the official inauguration ceremony of the broadcasting service of Radio Trinidad by His Excellency the Governor, Sir John ShawK.C.M.G.
I have great pleasure to declare Radio Trinidad open. To those who are responsible for putting the station on the air, I wish success and good fortune in their venture. To those who tune in on wavelength 31.16 or 231.65 meters, I wish good listening. May Trinidad and Tobago derive satisfaction and advantage from this much-needed innovation.